Hello everyone and welcome to another training video. So today it will be an introduction to VOR navigation. Why introduction is it's because I'm only going to take off, fly somewhere and then show you how to fly towards a VOR station. And then in the next training session we will see how to use those VOR stations to reach our destination. That is, we will be flying from VOR to VOR until we reach our destination. But this will be in the next training session. For today's training session, we're only going to see how to fly towards a particular VOR station. So this is the horizontal situation indicator, and that yellow needle is the course needle. This is what we are going to be using, and the bar in the middle here is the deviation bar, or horizontal deviation bar. And we also have a vertical deviation bar here, or arrow, which we are not going to use. We will just be using that yellow needle and the bar in the middle to help us reach the VOR station. So first you need to be able to know the VOR frequency. So there are various ways to do this, using charts, or in the game here what you can do, you can have that information like here. This is the VOR station. We are currently here, so we will be flying somewhere around, and then we want to get back to this airport, and this is the VOR we will be using. So it's either using charts, or here as you can see the frequency is 122.20. okay, so we can already set it on ground, or if you want we can do it while we are in the air. We just have to remember is 112. It's 112.2. okay, it's noted 112.2. there you go. So what I will do is I will just take off and make sure first, once again, the weather has changed since last time. So as you can see here, we need to put it back to 4,000 nautical. There it is. So if I check, it should be 1017. Let's check. So details, 1017. okay, so either you have this information 1017, or if you know the elevation of the airport like I did here, you can set it precisely. Okay, so anything else? Once again, having split needles. Okay, I will have to have a look at this. Next thing I wanted to check is fuel. It's not going to be a long flight, it's just I'm just gonna take off, fly somewhere. Of course I'm gonna skip that part and then show you how to get to return to the airport using the VOR. So let's see here, and very important when taking off, I like to be on SAS. There it is. So we are ready for takeoff. Looking at that needle. Yep, good. So let's do our power check. Good, so we can proceed with the takeoff. We will just be flying around until we are at a reasonable distance. We can even select, we'll just be turning around here and there once I'm in the flight. So yeah, that was the takeoff part, and I will see you when we are ready to set up our instrument and navigate towards the VOR. Now I just put some distance between me and the airport, so that we don't have a long way to fly back. So as you can see, I'm at 5,000 feet, 90 knots. Okay, we already saw, let's see if it's still there. Yeah, 112.20. Okay, like I said, here we are not going to capture any specific radial. I will explain what radial is in the next. So it's 112.20. So this one is for the smaller one. 120, that's one, and this is for the big one. 112.20, and then we swap. Okay, this is nav 1. Of course, you have to figure out how to do it on your in your helicopter. And now, as you can see, I have a deviation. I make sure I have VOR 1 selected here. If it is on VOR 2, unless I have it on VOR 2 also, which is not the case. So you have to make sure it is VOR 1. And now, because we don't want to capture any specific course, what we are going to do is we are going to rotate, okay, select the course until this guy here is aligned, okay, with this needle here, and it will tell us at what heading we need to fly. So here, there it is. Now in this helicopter, what helps is that I have also a bearing indicator, the green one. Okay, so just for training purposes, what I'm going to do is I'm still on heading mode, by the way. Okay, there it is. Now I'm flying at this heading, and as you can see here, I'm no longer aligned with the VOR, except that you need to be flying towards, okay, the VOR. And as you can see here also, this is my bearing towards the VOR, and no matter by how much I turn the needle, this is actually pointing towards my selected VOR based on the frequency I input here. Okay, in case your helicopter does not have this feature, just ignore that green needle. I'm gonna show you how you can navigate towards your VOR. So first we find the heading where, or the course, now it's aligned. Okay, put the bug, heading bug, where the needle, yellow needle is pointing. There you go. And then we will fine tune. Okay, we are still on the heading for the moment. Usually it's not exactly how it works. In the next training session you will have a better idea how it works. There you go. And now if I want, I can switch to nav. Now it will ignore my heading bug. It's actually using the course I selected here. Okay, now because it's still not aligned, what I will do is I will play a little bit with the course. Now, there it is. And then, once the deviation bar and the needle are aligned, now I'm flying towards the... Once again, I don't have that click. I would have preferred a click rather than a drag. But it is pointing us, it is taking us to back to the airport. Now we have a distance measuring equipment here. It's telling me I'm at 6.5 nautical miles away from the VOR station, and it will roughly take 4 minutes. That's the closure. Okay, and that's my actual closure speed. So it will take 4 minutes roughly, and even if I have let me see, 90 here, that's my actual speed, my closure speed. So I have 5.8 nautical miles, 5.7. So if you see that's not decreasing, just look at where the needle is. Maybe it's on the other side. Sometimes it might happen depending on how your HSI is. But here it's very very easy to spot the right position. This is the pointer, this is the other end. I'm at 5.0 nautical miles now, so it's going to take 3 minutes. And of course here you want to select N1 because that's what we are using. N1, let this show you, might be different in your helicopter, that it's N1 and this is N2. Okay, so I'm using only N1 for the moment. So when can you use N2? It's because like I said, you have sometimes multiple stations, so you already pre-program either here, the one that is not active, I can pre-program it, or you can use nav2. So different options. So here it's bringing me towards the airport. Like I said, I did not go too far so that I don't have to travel too long, but I could already see the airport. Okay, now at some point once you pass the VOR station, okay, it will try to kind of still track it because it's still on nav. So what I like to do is, once I have a visual sight of wherever it is I'm going, unless of course you're flying from VOR to VOR. So here what I will do is I will put my heading bug where the needle is, and then I will select heading. But note that I'm still getting the information. It's just that I'm not tracking that needle any longer, but I'm still having the information. Now I'm flying towards it using just the heading, and as you can see, there is I hope you will be able to see it. There it is, the VOR station, and it has brought me to where I wanted to go. That is, I wanted to come back to the airport, and from there, okay, we're not doing ILS or that kind of thing. You can then once you see the airport, I could have done it of course way earlier, you can then disconnect your autopilot and then switch back to SAS. That's how I like to fly the helicopter manually, and then continue and do my landing. So like I said, this was the introduction to VOR navigation. You know how to find the frequency and how to tune in the frequency, okay, how to make sure, like here, you are going to track the right station, and how to go directly towards the VOR. And now since we're going to pass the VOR, that's why the, or maybe we've already passed it, yep, okay, that's why the, and you can see the green arrow here is now pointing the other direction. That's because it is indicating me, it's giving me the actual bearing towards my selected station. Okay, so now that you have a better understanding of how VOR works, in the next training session, what we are going to do is we are going to get to our destination by flying from VOR station to VOR station, and this will introduce a new thing, that is, we will learn how to fly towards a VOR station using predetermined course. Here the course was not predetermined, but you want to maybe fly towards the VOR at a specific radial, maybe 060 or 300. So in the next training session, we're going to see how to do this. So I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next training video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.